Okay, now we're going to unpack and review the 4-channel Wi-Fi NVR kit from 4Cover. This will be the unit that we're going to unbox. It has the 12.5-inch display built into the receiver. The unit also comes as a 8-channel system. And what we're going to do is we're just going to unbox the 4-channel just now. But please note that it does come as an 8-channel system. So let's unbox this system. First to be removed from the box is the actual NVR. This NVR has a 12.5-inch 1080p screen built in. We have two 5 dB antennas. On the rear, we have a stand. The stand can be configured for different viewing angles. This unit here is where we install the hard drive, and we'll cover that at a later point. What we want to review now is the connectivity on the side of the unit. Working from the right, we have the power, we have the USB, we have the network connection, and finally we have HDMI output. On the front of the unit, we have the power button for the screen. Once this unit is powered up, it is always on, so you never have to worry about not recording anything. You'll see a power light and an HDD indicator light. As we continue to unbox, next, accessories. Features high power antenna, and this will be used for when the Wi-Fi camera is a little bit further away from the base unit. This will get you enough signal. We have 4 antennas for the Wi-Fi cameras, which I'll unbox momentarily. A Cat5 cable, which we'll use for what's covered in the instruction manual as match code. And that's when we add additional cameras to the system. Then we have the power supplies. Large power supply for the base unit, and then 4 smaller supplies for each of the cameras. There's also some accessories here for mounting the cameras. We'll have an Allen wrench for allowing us to adjust the angle of view of the camera. And then if you are or do find it necessary to connect or want to connect your cameras via cable, Cat5 cable, then we have waterproof adapters here for where the cable is connected. Next is the actual camera itself. These are bullet cameras. Cameras are bullet style cameras. Feature a metal housing, 1.3 megapixel, 3 infrared LEDs, plus a sensor for converting the camera to black and white once the light reduces at night. Wi-Fi adapter or antenna. And then on the cable end is power adapter, as well as if you connect via cable, we have a activity light to show that you have network connectivity. Cameras are adjusted using an Allen wrench in multiple axes. It's a nice camera, very robust. To review, the 4-channel unit featuring the 12.5-inch high-definition screen comes from the factory already configured and installed with a 1 terabyte drive. The 8-channel system, however, with the 12.5-inch high-definition screen, does not come with a hard drive. You're going to have to install your own hard drive. So let's review how we install a hard drive in the system, and this is applicable if, with the 4-channel system, you find it necessary to replace the hard drive or you wish to increase the capacity of the hard drive. So let's place the system flat on a surface, 2 screws on the back here, and we'll unscrew the back panel to access where we're going to install the hard drive. Panel comes off. There's clips on the left-hand side here that fit into 3 notches on the left. That will secure it when we're putting it back in again. Turn over the unit and then match your hard drive to the back panel. Now we just secure it using the 4 screws that are provided. Once properly secured, we're going to connect the cables. 2 cables, 1 power cable, and 1 SATA cable. With the hard drive secured, cables plugged in, let's add the back again. Place the back in using the notches and then tighten the screws back down again. Hard drive installed, system ready to fire back up again. On the side here, we have the power, USB, network, HDMI. Let's first plug in our network cable. This is the cable that you're going to have connected to your home network, preferably your router, to be able to get access to the unit. Next, we're going to plug in the mouse. This will give us access and control over the menu. Finally, we're going to power up the unit. Let's power up the unit. And the initial screen you'll see is a system initialization screen. This is going to take a couple of seconds while the system initializes, configures, and then we'll be presented with a menu option to start the wizard. After system initialization, you'll be presented with the logon screen. Default password is admin. There is no password on this screen unless you configure that at a later point.